I always thought I was more the creative type, and writing and kind of like a literary person. But when I got into the military, I found out that what I was good at was fixing things. It gives you a lot of training and a lot of experience. So in a typical day, we might fix 20 to 30 devices thorough. So it prepared me technically for what I wanted to do with my life. I tried other things, but it always came back to that. In the old days, everything was small. You just took out one transistor or one other element, say a charging port, you would just take out one thing that affected that charging port. Now you take out the entire charging port. If the power button is bad, you take out the whole section of that phone that deals with that. Whereas before, you might have just opened up the phone and just connected the two wires back together, welded it, and it would start working again. But now that everything is integrated, you have to take out that whole section or replace the whole phone altogether. The cell phone is broken down into three sections. So you have the housing, which houses the actual computer part of the phone, and all the accessories. Everything that connects to the phone, to the computer, is an accessory. So a camera, volume button, charging port, all those things connect to the phone. All of those are in one housing. Then you have an LCD, and then you have a glass. So the glass, we call a digitizer because that's what you touch. So you can separate the glass when somebody damages their phone from the LCD, and that's one repair. Now if the LCD is broken, then you have to replace the LCD and the digitizer together. So that's just the screen. And that's a majority of repairs in the cell phone business. And a lot of people do it just from watching a YouTube video or just experimenting on their own. But we go deeper than that. We do charging port repairs, we do power related issues, and then software issues. So a lot of places you go to, they would say they know how to fix phones, but basically all they're doing is just repairing the screen. They're changing the parts out. But we actually do troubleshooting and get down into power problems, circuit board problems, software failure, and then a lot of data recovery. Because the most important thing about the phones is not the device itself, it's the information that's on it. So even if somebody has a cheap phone or expensive phone, it doesn't matter. A picture of your baby, a picture of your family that passed, and that's the only thing you have, it's worth preserving. So they'll spend it to get that information back. The crazy stories we've had a lot. I mean, sometimes it's funny, but you can't even laugh because the person is kind of distressed. But one of the funniest ones I had is a gentleman came in one day, so he was dressed all professional, almost in a three-piece suit, with a briefcase, and he just came in and opened up his briefcase, and all he had in it was a single laptop. Not a laptop, a tablet, like an iPad 3 or 4, and he just opened it up and he said, "Can you fix this?" And he's like, "What happened?" He said, "I have my 4-year-old daughter. She was standing at the top of the stairs, and she had the iPad, and she just looked at me, laughed, and just threw it. So that was like one of the funniest ones ever. And he got that fixed. And additional service that we offer here is cell phones that people use for overseas. There are a lot of cell phone stores, but we're one of the most unique places that people come and they want to buy a phone, send it to their family overseas, or unlock it, and that makes it, that's the only thing that gives us a unique service that's different from a lot of the other stores in the area. And even though there's other competition, the main thing is when they come in, they're happy with the service that we provide. And that's always the goal, is to do something well enough so that somebody that you just met is impressed with the service that you're offering.